She's ill.
She sounded strong.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the plot twists that rocked audiences by coming entirely out of left field. This probably goes without saying, but a major spoiler alert for the movies on our list is in full effect.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough!
Number 10, Billy Costigan's Fate, The Departed.
Put the gun down, all right? I came here to talk some sense into you. All right, just act professional. I can get you your money.
The film that finally won Martin Scorsese a Best Director Oscar is, unsurprisingly, one of the iconic director's most entertaining projects. The Departed focuses on the backstabbing and betrayal committed by undercover cops in the Massachusetts State Police. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Billy Costigan, tasked with finding a mole in the organization placed there by notorious gangster Frank Costello, played by Jack Nicholson.
If you don't find this cheese-eating rat bastard in your department, you can assume it won't be me who pays for it.
Now why would you have to remind me of that?
Colin Sullivan, a staff sergeant, is the mole and is confronted by Costigan upon discovering this. For a moment, it looks like good has triumphed over evil, until Costigan is unceremoniously executed by yet another mole. The development is shocking not only because of its plot significance, but also because who would expect that to happen to one of our biggest movie stars?
I am killing you.
Number 9, Rosebud, Citizen Kane.
Is that really your idea of how to run a newspaper?
I don't know how to run a newspaper, Mr. Thatcher. I just try everything I can think of.
Charge, you know perfectly well there's not the slightest proof that this armada's off the Jersey
Hello,
coast.
Mr. Bernstein.
Excuse me, Mr.
Can you
Kane.
prove it isn't?
The plot of Orson Welles' legendary drama, which some have referred to as the greatest motion picture ever made, focuses on journalist Jerry Thompson's quest to understand the significance of a media mogul's last words. Charles Foster Kane, played by director Welles and based partially on newspaper publisher William Randolph Hearst, is seen uttering the word Rosebud immediately before leaving this mortal coil.
Rosebud.
Citizen Kane's final moments reveal that Rosebud refers to Kane's childhood sled, which the mogul had been playing with earlier in the film before being forcibly removed from his childhood home.
Be careful, Charles.
Kane.
Pull your muffler around your neck, Charles.
Kane, I think we shall have to tell him now.
Yes. I'll sign those papers now, Mr. Thatcher.
Number 8, What Leonard Did, Memento.
Hey, mister, I need help. There's a guy in here, he's hurt bad. We gotta get him to a doctor. All right. I don't know what happened. I've got this memory thing.
Memento introduces a number of Christopher Nolan's hallmarks and calling cards, such as his twisty, complex plots. In this case, Guy Pearce's Leonard Shelby is on the hunt for the man who killed his wife. However, due to injuries that he sustained in the attack, he suffers from anterograde amnesia and must therefore use unconventional methods to track the progress of his investigation.
Remember Sammy Jacobs? Remember Sammy Jacobs? Great story, gets better every time you tell it. So you lie to yourself to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. We all do it. Who cares if there's a few little details you'd rather not remember?
However, it's eventually revealed that Leonard himself killed his diabetic wife by giving her a fatal injection of insulin, and has been killing men named John G. at the request of a corrupt police officer. They had already taken care of the attacker the previous year.
Look, don't let me... Will you help me find the keys? Help me find my keys! Honey!
Number 7, The Bunker, Parasite.
이거 좀 같이 밀어줘요. 좀만 당겨주세요. 저쪽에서. 당겨.
The first non-English language film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture, Bong Joon-ho's thrilling genre-defying class satire was a massive sleeper hit. Parasite follows the misadventures of the wily Kim family, who gradually infiltrate the home of the wealthy Parks by posing as household help. Although it initially seems as though the Kim scheme is going off without a hitch, the entire arrangement is quickly flipped on its head.
말끝마다 언제 봤다고? 언니, 저는 문광이라고 해요. 여기는 저기 우리 박간양반 오분세 씨.
The park's previous housekeeper is revealed to have stashed her husband in a secret bunker underneath the house as a means of protecting him from predatory loan sharks. It's almost impossible to lump Parasite into a single genre category, but its sheer entertainment value is inarguable.
어쩐지 윤기사 갑자기 잘릴 때부터 이상하더라니. 야,
하주머니,
니네 뭐
우리 얘기 좀 해요.
일가족 사기단 뭐 이런 거냐?
Number 6, The Armitage Cult, Get Out.
Do they know I'm black?
No. Should they?
From the moment we meet Chris, an Oscar-nominated Daniel Kaluuya, and his girlfriend Rose, Allison Williams, it's clear that something strange is afoot. Chris, who's black, is nervous about meeting Rose's waspy upper-class family. And if that didn't sound awkward enough, Chris is shortly hypnotized by Rose's psychiatrist mother, Missy, Catherine Keener.
Now,
sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
This plants the seeds for the reveal that Rose's family, the Armitages, are masterminds of an appalling scheme to transplant the brains of their wealthy friends into the bodies of unwilling black participants.
My family and I are honored to offer it as a service to members of our group. Don't waste your strength. Don't try to fight it.
Acclaimed by critics and audiences alike for its exceedingly clever approach to addressing racial politics in the post-Obama era, Get Out won Jordan Peele, its writer-director, the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. Number 5, The Truth About Jack and Tyler, Fight Club.
Do you know me?
Is this a test, sir?
No, this is not a test.
You were in here last Thursday.
Thursday?
Director David Fincher's reality-bending psychological thriller is a modern-day cult classic, but it wasn't always so beloved by movie fans. In fact, Fight Club was a disappointing flop upon its release, grossing just over $60 million worldwide and failing to recoup its $101 million budget.
Answer me, why do people think that I'm you?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Why would anyone possibly confuse you with me?
Over time, viewers came around to Fincher's exceedingly dark, gritty vision and chilling social commentary. More specifically, they were wowed by Fight Club's wild third-act twist, which reveals that its main characters, played by Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, are actually two entities sharing one body. Yeah, that's what we call a reasonably strange time in one's life.
Say it.
Because we're the same person.
That's right.
Number 4, The Statue of Liberty, Planet of the Apes.
Now, if they can prove those scrolls don't tell the whole truth of your history, if they can find some real evidence of another culture from some remote past, will you let them off?
When 3 astronauts' spaceship hurdles them over 2,000 years into the future, they're forced to survive and fend for themselves on a hostile alien planet. As if that wasn't bad enough, the planet is populated by humanoid apes, who don't take kindly to their fleshy visitors.
Humans can't write.
Dear, you're a scientist. Don't you believe your own eyes?
Eventually, astronaut George Taylor discovers the existence of an earlier human society, which has been suppressed by the planet's simian rulers. In the closing moments of director Franklin J. Schaffner's film, Taylor breaks down as he comes across the ruins of the Statue of Liberty. He's actually been teleported to a future version of Earth that's been devastated by nuclear war.
Oh my God. I'm back. I'm home. All the time.
Number 3, Cole Can See Malcolm, The Sixth Sense.
Noticed your eyeglasses. They don't have any lenses in them.
They're my dad's. The lenses hurt my eyes.
Oh, he sees dead people all right. M. Night Shyamalan's mainstream breakthrough, which saw him nominated for several Oscars, tells the story of troubled child psychologist Dr. Malcolm Crowe, played by Bruce Willis. Crowe takes on the difficult case of Cole Sear, a 9-year-old boy who is haunted by the past, quite literally, in the sense that he can perceive and communicate with the spirits of the dead.
I see dead people.
In your dreams?
The twist? Crowe is one of the dead people that Cole can see, having been fatally wounded by a gunshot at the beginning of the film. The twist was lauded by critics for its expert setup and satisfying payoff, and helped to establish Shyamalan as a notable film auteur.
I see people. They don't know they're dead.
How often do you see them?
Number 2, Luke's father, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
We can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
I'll never join you!
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
A plot twist and line so famous that even those who haven't seen the Star Wars movies know they're coming. Darth Vader's infamous reveal laid the groundwork for the rest of the series. The climax of The Empire Strikes Back depicts one of the greatest battles between good and evil ever committed to celluloid.
He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
The iconic lightsaber duel between Vader and Luke Skywalker culminates with our hero seemingly cornered, having lost a hand to the galactic tyrant. Attempting to goad Luke into ruling the galaxy with him, Vader drops the ultimate bomb. He didn't kill Luke's father. He is Luke's father. If only there was a series of films that explained how he became so evil to begin with.
That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Jason Lives, Friday the 13th. Mrs. Voorhees' son, thought dead, reveals himself and sets up the rest of the franchise. Grace and her children are the ghosts, the others, a suitably haunting ending to a famously spooky film.
Why you didn't move? Then I knew. It had happened.
A Secret Twin, The Prestige. A magician never reveals his tricks, so Christopher Nolan does it for us.
My brother. A twin. You were Fallon.
Non-linear time, Arrival. Denis Villeneuve's film doesn't take place in chronological order.
Hannah, this is where your story begins. The day they departed.
Howard's celebration is cut short, uncut gems. If something is too good to be true, etc., etc.
I love you.
I love you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Norman is Norma. Sorta. Psycho.
Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office.
I want to sleep more than anything else, except maybe food.
Well, there's a big diner about 10 miles up the road, just outside of Fairvale.
We wish that we could have warned Janet Leigh's Marion Crane not to lay her head down at Bates Motel. The amateur criminal finds herself stranded at the legendarily creepy lodging on a prototypically dark and stormy night. There, she becomes acquainted with Norman, the friendly but eccentric young man who oversees the motel. His mother, Norma, owns the property.
Do you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
It quickly becomes apparent that there's a killer on the loose, who takes the lives of both Marion and private investigator Milton Arbogast. In the film, it's revealed that the killer is Norman himself, having killed his mother and mummified her remains. Norman developed a murderous alternate personality that mimics her. Next time, we'd suggest therapy first.
So he began to think and speak for her. Give her half his life, so to speak. At times, he could be both personalities, carry on conversations.
Which plot twist on our list shocked you the most? Are there any we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments.
Where are those keys, Rose?
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.